I'm going to delete this video in 24 hours. It's naturally going to be a very different video. I'm talking about something more personal that's been affecting me and the channel kind of behind the scenes, not Fallout related really at all. But it's something that has been on my mind. I've been going back and forth as to whether or not I should talk about it, but I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm going to talk about it. I've been thinking about it so much, I may as well just do it. And I know some of you guys might not care, and that's okay. I'll have a typical video out tomorrow. And for some of you, hey, look, my face, you've never seen it before. So what I'm going to be talking about is something that actually started a little over a month ago now, right at the beginning of March. Around the start of March, my channel was doing really well. I was getting roughly 70 to even 100,000 views per video, which is phenomenal. I've never been getting that many views on YouTube, even though I've been making videos for a long time now. And the only reason I bring up those numbers is it's important for the story. Those were roughly the averages for new content I was putting out. But then a few days into March, I post a video and something really weird happens. It gets way less views than normal. And this of course happens from time to time. You have a video that underperforms. It's not that abnormal. Maybe I made a worse video and less people are interested in watching it. That happens. But honestly, this wasn't like that. From time to time, you post a video and it does worse. This wasn't just kind of doing worse, it was doing a lot worse. In the first 24 hours, that video ended up getting around 15,000 views, a lot lower than that 70,000 number I just said before. And if you actually look in the analytics, it was 80% less viewership than the averages I had been posting as of late. And in reality, it got less views in the first 24 hours than anything I'd posted over the past like 6 months, which is kind of crazy. I was like, what's going on with this video? And to be fair, I recognize 15,000 views on a video, that's a lot. It's actually kind of insane that my underperforming is still reaching 15,000 people. You guys watching give me a massive opportunity, and that's not lost on me. I don't want to come across as arrogant or not appreciative of what I have. I realize it's all thanks to you watching. But naturally, once you kind of get accustomed to certain averages, being way below that average is weird. Why did that just happen? So I normally run through the cycles in my head. I'm like, maybe I said the wrong thing. YouTube's algorithm is a mysterious beast. Maybe it got flagged for one of the words I used, or maybe something in the description. I don't know. So I accepted that that video probably just wasn't going to perform well and moved on, just trying to continue to post content you guys would enjoy seeing. Except then something even worse happened. The next day, the exact same thing occurred, where I post another video and it massively underperforms, getting 70 to 80% less views than anything I had posted as of late. So naturally, as a creator, that starts to really freak you out. What am I doing wrong? Is it the content that's a lot worse? Is it something with the algorithm? For these two videos, it seemed like it was likely the algorithm, because people who did watch them weren't saying, oh, this is a horrible video, or this is so different than stuff you posted. And even weirder, after those two videos on the third day, things largely went back to normal. My follow-up video performed pretty much in line with a lot of other stuff, if not just slightly worse than usual. So following this, I almost immediately reached out to YouTube. I was like, hey, I have these two videos that are massively underperforming. Is there something behind the scenes with the algorithm that's making these get flagged or something? Fortunately, they got back to me really quick and they said, yeah, we do recognize these are worse than anything you've posted over the past 90 days. And the explanation I got was it's probably seasonality. Like during different times of the year, people do different things, maybe watch less content or watch less of my content. I communicated with them over a couple days and I tried to be like, hey, if you look at the two videos before these, they did well. If you look at the two videos after these two, they did well. It's just these two in the middle. Like, I don't think it's seasonality is the explanation. In the end, that's all I really got there. So those two videos in the weeks following caused me a lot of stress, because I was like, is it just going to happen again? All of a sudden, will a video I worked kind of hard on massively underperform? Because I don't know why, seasonality apparently. Although fortunately over time, things returned largely to normal. My viewership was slightly lower, like I would say 10 to 20% lower, but that's not crazy. Normal fluctuations happen, and although that's not ideal, hey, I'm still producing content, people are still enjoying it. But that all brings us to the start of April, where things get even weirder. Very similar to the start of March, all of a sudden, in the past week, I had two videos just massively underperform, and I have no idea why. why. A lot of the videos I posted were at typical averages, people were watching them, mostly enjoying them. Then all of a sudden, as I post a video on the side quests of Fallout 76, this being a video I actually put a lot of work into, I was pretty proud of this one. This is another one that did 70% worse than all of my other uploads, and the same thing happened with my follow-up video. And it's the same situation where it's just 2 videos that massively underperform and then seemingly back to normal. So I don't want to sound like a pity party. Having 2 videos underperform every once in a while isn't the end of the world, it's just kind of crazy because I have no idea why it's happening. I think it's just the unknown of it. I don't know when it'll happen. I don't know if it's going to continue to happen. And will it only be 2 videos in the future? Could it be more? Because obviously that would be really bad. So like going forward to the month of May, should I not post any like videos I work really hard on for the first week just to try and avoid this? And with this, I really kind of want to drill home the point. I know some people might not like certain videos I post and as a result not watch them. That's normal and I recognize that. It just didn't really seem like this was that. The Fallout Miami video was well liked. I think a lot of people are interested in the upcoming mods, and other upcoming mods videos performed way better. It was just this is the standout for some reason. Or even more recently, the Fallout 76 quest video. I really liked that video. I think people who watched it really liked the video. It seems rather random and odd that all of a sudden it gets hit so hard. So why am I making this video? I don't really know. I just have been thinking about it. It's been stressing me out because now I'm thinking, am I supposed to schedule around this? Is it going to happen again in May where 2 videos randomly underperform a lot and then it goes back to normal? I know this video is probably kind of all over the place. It's just been something that's been going on that's been really bothering me and I wanted to put it into a video. Maybe you're experiencing the same thing or have heard of some other creator experiencing this. I think a lot of people assume we get like a nice printout of how the YouTube algorithm works, but that's not really true. They share some details, but large in part, you just kind of have to figure it out on your own or by talking to other people. This really isn't meant to make people feel bad for me or be like, oh, it's okay, JuiceHead. No, like it's fine. It's 2 videos out of the 30 I post in a month. I'll survive. And that's kind of it. That's my Monday video for all of you. Again, I will delete this tomorrow. It's just something I've been thinking about and I really just wanted to put out there into the world. I will have a typical upload on Fallout 76's update tomorrow. But with that, I thank you all for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Later.